Mini habits for weight loss. Stop dieting, form new habits, change your lifestyle without suffering by Stephen Guys. Preface Mini habits and the one push up story. Success is simple. Do what's right, the right way, at the right time. Arnold Glaser. Do what's right, the right way, the right time. For most of my life, my propensity to do the fun but less advisable things was extremely frustrating. It kept me from becoming the person I wanted to be. The end of the year was 3 days away, and I sat on my bed thinking about making some changes. Namely, I desire to exercise consistently, something I had never been able to do. Either do it for a week or two and quit. The reasons varied. There was always an excuse. As I lowered myself to the ground, my choice creaked, and my arms were weak, and my body screamed at me to sit on the couch. But all I had to do was one push up, so I did, and it transformed my life. I had the idea to do a 10-minute app program to finish up my workout, but my brain shut it down like a professional skeet shooter. You've had your fun with exercise, Stephen, but I'm drawing the line here. Go play video games. Oh, mighty subconscious. I wouldn't dare exercise my abs for 10 minutes, but would you mind if I just set up my exercise mat? A great brand of legend. Now that my mat is set up, would it be alright to sit on it? Or tremendous cranial overload. Is there any harm in finding an ab exercise in video on YouTube and pressing play? Bingo, it worked. 10 minutes later, my abdominal muscles were ablaze. I sat on my bed with a glass of water and took in it. My one push up had somehow grown into the 30-minute workout that I wasn't able to do before. My brain nearly exploded out of surprise and delight. I had broken through an amount of resistance I had never overcome previously. The situation had always meant failure, but this time I succeeded. What could this mean for my future? From that day on, I vowed to do at least one push up every day. Admittedly, I missed 2 days in the next 6 months, but otherwise, I always did my push ups. Sometimes it would spark a full workout as it did the first time. Other times, I would only do 5 to 10. On a few occasions, I did just one push up to meet my requirement. Why lose weight? When you say you want to lose weight, what you really mean is that you want to play with your kids without getting winded. You want to look into the mirror and feel good about what you see. You want to impress someone. You want to live a long, healthy life. You want to improve your overall quality of life. Or you want to look good in spandex. These are all five reasons to lose weight as long as they come from you. When you can change your behavior, you can become the person you've always wanted to become. Part 1 Introduction Diet to Definition. The unhappy marriage of weight loss and dieting. Dieting and smoothie cleansers are effective for weight gain. Wait, what? It took the last 21 days to lose 131 grams the first time. The second time, which used the same exact calorie restriction diet, took 46 days, more than twice that long. The effect was even worse for the weight gain part of the cycle. After the first weight loss, the rats took 29 days to regain their pre-diet weight. After their second weight loss, it only took them 10 days to regain the weight. By losing and regaining weight repeatedly, the rat's bodies became more than twice as resistant to weight loss and almost 3 times as prone to weight gain by function of time on identical diets. But for those of us who have an abundance of food and artificially restrict our intake to lose weight, well, that still tells our metabolism to slow down and not burn too many calories because for all it knows, the next meal might not be coming anytime soon. Where do we go from here? Consistency is not only the key to behavior change, it is evidence of behavior change. The mini habits connection to weight loss. Successful weight loss requires a new set of habits. Your current and past habits have created your current weight. A different set of habits will create a different result, ideally some rate of weight loss. The one requirement for lasting change. Lasting change requires only one thing, consistent action over time. A mini habit is designed to fit this requirement exactly, no more or no less. This makes it the simplest, easiest, and overall ultimate vehicle for behavioral change. To show you its power, that meant my real life results with mini habits, as of writing, all of them are still in effect more than 2 years after starting. The sneaky power of compounding. Imagine you have a choice between getting the sum of one penny that's doubled for 31 days or a lump sum of $5 million. Shockingly, you'd be crazy to take the 5 million because in 31 days your penny will have doubled equate to over $10 million. The solution for life is to focus on compounding small choices in the direction desired. The problem is that we don't see the solution because we are easily impressed with the highly visible things like $5 million and naturally less intricate by the counter into it into Italy more powerful, small and compoundable changes. 1 pound gain or loss only represents linear growth because of momentum, emotionals, and accrued experience. Forward progress is often exponential. It will compound. Depending on which direction you go, just 1 pound gain or loss per month will put you well ahead or well behind, physically and psychologically after 1 year. The fact that 1 pound per month is enough to create such a massive difference means that every meal decision matters. The smaller choice make the biggest difference. Permanent improvement. This internal change is more important than fat loss. Wise people recognize that who we are matters more than what we look like. Nobody escapes the detrimental effects of aging, so if all you care about is looking good, time is already going to ruin your plan. I'm not saying you shouldn't pursue the healthy body of your dreams, do it. I'm just saying that the outside approach is destined for failure. When you orchestrate a real and lasting improvement in your life, you'll be surprised that the outer change actually takes a backseat to the joy of inner growth, which answers who we are. Inner growth affects our identity. You may not believe me now, but that will ultimately matter more to you when the scale ever set. Okay, that's it.